right now, let's check in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Oliver Smith. We have a little bit of a cooler morning, cooler week into the weekend plan. So what are we looking like right now in our region?
Right now we're looking at, we do have some clouds in the region, especially into the Rogue Valley, but we're going to be looking at pretty pleasant conditions overall. It is 59 in Medford, 57 in Grants Pass, low 50s along the Oregon coast, 54 in Gold Beach. It's 50 in Montague, and we do have 30s and 40s east of the Cascades at this time. 40 in Lakeview, 41 in Klamath Falls. Or it's 21 degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday morning. So you're going to definitely notice those much cooler temperatures heading out the door, and fairly similar in terms of much cooler for Lakeview, Montague, and Mount Shasta City. The rest of the region, not that much of a difference. We do have some clouds in southwestern Oregon and along the northern part of Curry County, but we're going to be looking at a pretty good amount of sunshine as we get towards the mid and late morning and for the rest of the afternoon. So here in the Rogue Valley, even temperatures around lunchtime can be very pleasant overall, about room temperature at that time. And then we get into the low 80s once we get towards the afternoon. So the low clouds that we have now burning off, we're going to be looking at a lot of sunshine throughout the region, maybe some high clouds drifting in from time to time. For Friday, it's going to be a beautiful day all around, and temperatures are going to start to climb as a result. So here's our wind gust forecast for today. It was pretty blustery yesterday, but we're not going to be looking at that for today because the front actually already pushed well out of our region. So we're going to be looking at winds about 5 to 15 miles an hour, maybe gusting to 20, except for a little bit stronger for the Shasta Valley and along the Oregon coast, maybe upwards of 25 miles an hour. So a forecast for today, nice and pleasant east of the Cascades, mid to upper 70s, lots of sunshine throughout our region, and low 80s for the Rogue and Shasta Valley. So very pleasant overall, mid 60s along the Oregon coast. For tonight, we're going to be looking pretty clear throughout our region. Temperatures a little bit cooler as well. 40s east of the Cascades, also 30s over towards Chemult, like we've been seeing like for this morning. Low 50s to maybe even upper 40s along the Oregon coast and west side valleys. 49 for Mount Shasta City, 51 for Grants Pass. So for tonight, today we could see some more smoke from the upper Applegate fire blowing towards Siskiyou County later on this afternoon, also from the Darlene fire over towards Lake County. And so eventually that smoke, once we get towards the nighttime hours, could drift towards the west overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. So the cooler temperatures that we have now, they're going to push off towards the east for tomorrow, so temperatures do climb up a little bit. We do get a weak system that moves through and actually kind of falls apart over this weekend, so temperatures kind of staying fairly steady over this weekend. But then we're going to be looking at some really hot temperatures and big ridge of high pressure building off to our southwest. That's going to build in towards the early part of next week. 4th of July right now, if I had to give a forecast number, I would say 101 degrees for Medford. So it's going to be hot for sure. But for now, we're going to be looking at temperatures cool along the Oregon coast into the 60s and low 70s, although you can see those temperatures climbing towards the early part of next week. And for Northern California, 80s for the next several days, at least through Monday, and then we'll see variable clouds from time to time. Overnight lows into the 50s, and then it gets hot towards the middle of next week. And for the Klamath Basin, upper 70s for today, mid 80s by Friday, right around 80 degrees by Sunday, and then the temperatures go up after that. And for the Cascades, 60s and 70s, variable clouds and some sunshine for the next several days, overnight lows generally into the 40s. And for the Rogue Valley, again, pretty pleasant for today. Temperatures do climb for tomorrow, and then we stay warm this weekend, then hot next week.